Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to walk you through the Revit installation process. This is always an issue every single year that I teach this class. Inevitably somebody runs into problems and usually I'm getting a lot of questions about it. So I just decided I'm going to make this video to hopefully help you all so that way you can sort out any issues that come up on your own. Alright, so starting out here in Google Chrome, I'm just going to go to Autodesk student software, and then I want to choose this first link right here. At this screen now I want to click on get products. If you're not signed in, it'll prompt you to sign in, but then it will take you to this page here. Then we just want to go here to Revit, click on get product, and then right here is where a lot of people have problems. Usually they just click this install button here, but it seems like the install button usually is what generates the most issues. So what you should do instead of hitting this is go here to the right, click on this little arrow, and then that's going to give you a download option. Go ahead and click on download, and then that's going to go ahead and save. Alright, so then that's going to take a little while to download because that's like 2 gigabytes. So just go ahead and let that download. Alright, so another way that you can do this while this is downloading is if you tried this download method and it didn't work for you, you can go up here to your name, and then you can go here under My Account and click on Products and Services. Alright, and then when that loads, you want to go here under this list and you want to find Revit. Then you want to click on it, and then you want to go to your versions that you have, and then find the version. So in my case, I have one for 2020 here. Click on View Downloads, and then over here under Download Method, you can click View All, and then you have 3 options here. You have this option here that says download now, and that's just like what I did on the last page. But then you have this other option that says browser download, okay? And this would be another option that you can use. The only issue with this option here is it's going to download 6 pieces of Revit individually, and you have to have them all downloaded successfully for it to work. And just the way that this works, if you have pop-up blocker enabled on your browser, it's going to cause problems and it's not going to download all correctly. So what you would need to do in that case is go up here to your internet settings, and I'm in Google Chrome, but whatever internet browser you're on, you could do this here. Go here to settings, and then you want to find your privacy settings. Okay, so if I go here to privacy, and then I go here to site settings, within this there is a pop-up section. Alright, so pop-ups and redirects, click on that. And then here, by default, it is turned on. Okay, so things are blocked by default. So you would want to go in and temporarily just turn that off. You could also add Autodesk.com in as like an override here, so you could click on add and then add Autodesk.com. But to make sure that it works the first time and that you're not running into issues with the correct URL name, you can just allow it and then go back to your Autodesk account, click View Downloads, go back here to Browser Download, and then click on that. And then you can see that it wants to download 7 files, and it says disable browser pop-up blockers before downloading. Okay, so that's what we just did. And then you would go in and start the download. Alright, so I'm going to make a new folder now within my downloads. Alright, there we go. Actually, there's one right here. So I will rename this to Revit 2020 downloads. All right, and then I will target that folder, and then I will click save, and I will put all of these files, so it's asking me for each one individually. I will put all of them within that folder, and then another one right there. And then we'll see if this last one asks me. But if you look down here at the times, these are all going to take quite a while, so you just need to let them go. All right. And I will fast forward the video here at the end so that you can see what happens when all these are done. All right, so my download that I did using the browser download method is complete. So now what I want to do is go to my downloads folder. Then I want to go here where I have my folder that I downloaded it to. Then when I'm in here, I want to make sure that I have all the files that I need. So in this case, I have 7 of them. All right, and what you want to do is double click on the top one, the one that says this 001 here. And then when it asks you to extract to a folder, I'm going to change this extraction folder to my current folder. So I'm going to click on downloads and then click on the current folder that I'm in and then click OK. And then when that's set, I'm going to click on OK to extract. Then I'm just going to let that go. It's probably going to take a little bit, so I will speed up the video. Okay, the extraction process is just completed, and now that it's done, the Autodesk Revit installation screen has opened. And now that it's open, what we want to do is click on install. Scroll through this, click I accept, click next. And then we want to go through here and we want to make sure that all of the installation components are present. So on my screen, I have some errors because I already have Autodesk Revit 2020 already installed on my computer. But on your screen, you just want to make sure that all of the checkboxes are checked correctly and that everything is going to be installed. In particular, you want to make sure that the content libraries are being installed, okay, and also the application itself, but the content libraries, that's really important to make sure that that has downloaded correctly and is going to be loaded onto the computer. So then once you have that, go ahead and just click on install, and it should install hopefully the correct way. So let's say you downloaded Revit successfully and you got everything to work and install, but then when you get into Revit, you have problems where maybe the template files are missing or the family files are missing, so the actual Revit content. All right, in that case, what you want to do is you want to create a new tab here, and you want to type in Revit and then whatever version you want. So 2021 content download. All right, and then we can go here to download and install Revit content, Revit products 2021. And then within this, there is this section here that says additional content, and there's a link here to a content download page. So if we go here, this is going to take us to this section where we can download those template files and the family files. So what you want are these two files right here, okay? And even if you have, or you think that you have one of them but not the other, I recommend just doing both of them anyway, so that way that you're 100% for sure, because it's just going to download these and then overwrite what's already in there. And for just peace of mind and knowing that you have it all, just get both of these, okay? But you want to download this one and this one. So this one's pretty small, so I'm going to show you this one really quick. So if I were to download this, which actually I think I already have it, so I'm going to click here and go to my downloads. All right, so I have that right here. What you would want to do is, once that is downloaded, and one more thing before I get to that, if you were just to click on this, it might not download for some reason. There's a problem, it seems, with these links where you click on it and it doesn't actually do anything. So you can right click on this and then click Save Link As, and then you can just save it to your downloads, and that should work. All right, but once you download this, you want to find it inside of your downloads folder. All right, so just go to downloads, find it in your downloads folder. Then you want to right click on it, and you want to choose Run as Administrator right there. And then once that happens, you want to just make sure that the default folder is set to Program Data / Autodesk, and it should be by default. In my case, it's not right now, so I'm going to change it. Program Data and Program Data Autodesk. Okay, that's what you want it to say. By default, it should say this on your end. If it doesn't, you probably won't be able to find this Program Data folder because that is hidden. So in that case, you would maybe need to email me and ask how you get that Program Data folder to show. But by default, it should just be this automatically whenever you download this. And then once that happens, you just want to click on Extract. And then it should go through and it should do it correctly. And then when you launch Revit, it will all appear on the list the correct way. So you want to do that exact same process for both of these files here. You want the Imperial family files and the Imperial libraries. All right. Again, we don't want metric because that's a totally different set of units. You want the Imperial ones. All right, so that's going to do it for this video. As always, if you have any questions or any problems, please text or email me and I will help you out.